Have you ever been told that hard work alone will make you rich? It's a common saying, passed down through generations. The idea that if you just put in enough hours, dedicate yourself completely to your job and climb the corporate ladder, you'll eventually achieve financial freedom. We're often told that success is directly proportional to the effort we exert. But is that really the whole story? Is simply working hard enough to guarantee a life of wealth and comfort? It's a myth. A comforting one perhaps, but a myth nonetheless. The reality is far more complex and nuanced. Hard work is essential, it's the foundation upon which any success is built. It provides the skills, experience, and discipline necessary to navigate the professional world. But it's not enough. It's only one piece of the puzzle. Many find themselves working tirelessly, sacrificing personal time and energy, only to remain stuck in a cycle of financial instability. Many people work long hours, putting in extra time, taking on additional responsibilities, and consistently going above and beyond what's expected of them. They dedicate their lives to their careers, hoping that their efforts will eventually pay off, and still live paycheck to paycheck. Despite their dedication and commitment, they struggle to make ends meet, constantly worrying about bills, debt, and the rising cost of living. They're trapped in a cycle of earning and spending with little opportunity to save or invest for the future. Why? What's the missing ingredient? Why does hard work alone fail to deliver the promised financial security? Because your paycheck has a limit, a ceiling that restricts your earning potential, regardless of how hard you work. There are only so many hours you can work, in a day, a week, or a lifetime. Time is a finite resource, and your income is directly tied to the amount of time you dedicate to your job. And when you stop, so does your income. Whether it's due to illness, vacation, or retirement, the flow of money ceases when you're no longer actively working. This creates a precarious situation, where your financial well-being is entirely dependent on your ability to consistently trade time for money. Wealthy people know their job is just a tool. They understand that a job is a means to an end, not the end itself. It's a source of income that can be leveraged to create something bigger and more sustainable. They use their earnings, not just to cover expenses, but strategically to build wealth and generate passive income streams. To buy things that make more money, such as real estate, stocks, or businesses. These assets generate income independently of their direct labor, creating a self-sustaining cycle of wealth accumulation, even while they sleep. This is the power of passive income, earning money without actively working for it. It allows you to break free from the limitations of your paycheck and create true financial freedom. The real secret is making your money work for you, leveraging the power of investments and passive income to generate wealth automatically. Not just working for money. It's about shifting your focus from being an employee to becoming an investor, from trading time for money to building assets that generate income on their own. Shift your mindset, from simply earning a living to building wealth. Your job fuels your wealth building. It provides the capital you need to invest and create passive income streams. But it's not the end goal. It's a stepping stone on the path to financial independence, a means to an end, not the ultimate destination. Start thinking like an owner, an entrepreneur, someone who creates value and builds assets rather than simply trading time for a wage. Not just a worker. Embrace the mindset of an investor, a creator, a builder, someone who is actively shaping their financial future. That's how you win. That's how you break free from the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle and achieve true financial freedom. It's about making your money work for you, so you don't have to work for it forever. In the world of personal finance, understanding how money flows is absolutely crucial. It's the foundation upon which you build your financial future. There are two fundamental types of income that everyone should be aware of: active and passive. These two categories represent completely different approaches to earning money, each with its own set of advantages and limitations. Knowing the difference between them is the first step towards taking control of your financial destiny. It allows you to make informed decisions about how you spend your time and where you invest your resources. Active income is what you earn from your job, the kind of income most people are familiar with. It's the direct result of your labor, your skills, and the time you dedicate to your work. Trading time for money. You exchange your hours for a specific wage or salary. This could be anything from a traditional 9-to-5 job to freelance work where you're paid by the hour or by the project. The more hours you work, the more money you make, at least in theory. It pays the bills and it provides a steady stream of income, but it has a ceiling. There's only so much time in a day, and your earning potential is ultimately limited by the number of hours you can work and the rate you're paid. You might get a raise or a promotion, but there's always a limit to how much you can earn through active income alone. Passive income is different. It's an income stream that continues to generate revenue even when you're not actively working. It's money from assets you own, investments that work for you even while you sleep. It requires an initial investment of time, money, or both, but once the system is set up, it can generate income with minimal, ongoing effort. Like rental properties, you buy a property, rent it out, and collect rent each month. After paying expenses like mortgage, property taxes, and maintenance, the remaining amount is your passive income, or stocks, specifically dividend-paying stocks. When you own shares of a company that pays dividends, you receive a portion of the company's profits on a regular basis. That pays you whether you work or not. This is the beauty of passive income. It's not directly tied to your time or effort. It's about creating systems and assets that generate income automatically. Wealthy people use their active income strategically. They don't just spend it on consumption, they understand the power of investing in assets. To buy assets that generate passive income, they reinvest their earnings to acquire more assets, creating a snowball effect that accelerates their wealth accumulation. The goal? What's the ultimate aim of building passive income streams? Build enough passive income to cover your expenses. This is the key to financial independence. When your passive income exceeds your living expenses, you're no longer dependent on a job to survive. Then, work becomes a choice, not a necessity. You have the freedom to pursue your passions, spend time with loved ones, and live life on your own terms. This isn't a fantasy. It's not some unattainable dream reserved for the lucky few. It's a strategy anyone can use. It requires discipline, patience, and a willingness to learn, but it's within reach for anyone who's committed to building a better financial future. Understand the difference between active and passive income, and start thinking about how you can create more passive income streams in your life. And you're on your way to financial freedom. It's a journey that requires effort and dedication, but the rewards are well worth it. Here's the basic math of wealth creation, stripped down to its core. It's not about complex formulas or insider secrets. It's a straightforward equation that anyone can understand and implement. We're talking about the fundamental difference between building wealth and simply making a living. This isn't just about numbers. It's about a mindset, a way of looking at the world and your place in it. It's about understanding how money truly works and how you can make it work for you. Assets put money in your pocket whether you're actively working or not. These are the things that generate income, providing a stream of cash flow that increases your net worth over time. Think of it as planting a money tree. Once it's established, it continues to bear fruit with minimal effort on your part. This is the key to financial freedom. Building a portfolio of assets that consistently generate income. Liabilities, on the other hand, take money out. They represent expenses, debts, and obligations that drain your resources. These are the things that cost you money, reducing your net worth and hindering your progress towards financial independence. It's like having a hole in your pocket. The more liabilities you accumulate, the faster your money disappears. The rich understand this fundamental difference and focus on acquiring assets. They prioritize investments that generate income and increase their wealth over time. They see money as a tool to build more wealth, not just as something to be spent. Rental houses, for example, can provide a steady stream of income through rent payments. Stocks, particularly dividend-paying stocks, can generate passive income and appreciate in value over time. Businesses, when managed effectively, can generate significant profits and create long-term wealth. The poor and middle class often fall into the trap of buying liabilities, mistaking them for assets. Cars, gadgets, and other consumer goods depreciate in value and cost money to maintain. Debt, especially high-interest debt, can quickly spiral out of control and become a major financial burden. Many think their home is an asset, and while it can appreciate in value, it's important to consider the costs associated with homeownership. But if it costs you every month in mortgage payments, property taxes, and maintenance, it's a liability until it's fully paid off and starts generating equity. The secret to building wealth? Use your income to strategically buy assets that generate even more income, creating a positive feedback loop. Then repeat the process, reinvesting your earnings to acquire more assets and accelerate your wealth accumulation. Don't try to look rich by spending money on things that don't generate income. Become rich by owning things that pay you. generating passive income that frees you from the need to constantly trade your time for money. It's not about chasing quick wins or relying on luck. It's about steady, disciplined investing in assets that will grow your wealth over the long term. Focus on acquiring real assets that provide tangible value and generate lasting income. This is the simple math of getting rich, a formula that has worked for countless individuals throughout history. Ready to start? First, make a monthly budget, give every dollar a job, cut unnecessary expenses, and build an emergency fund. Once you're stable, start investing. Use your 401k, Roth IRA, or mutual funds. Automate your contributions and let compound interest work for you. Look for ways to earn extra income, side gigs, freelancing, or small businesses. The more you invest, the faster your wealth grows. This blueprint works, but you have to take action. Start small, stay consistent, and watch your money work for you. Let me tell you about John and Sarah. They had decent jobs but were drowning in debt. They made a budget, cut spending, and attacked their smallest debt first. Small wins gave them hope. In 3 years, they paid off everything and freed up $1,500 a month. Now they invest, own their home, and even started a side business. They didn't win the lottery, they just followed a plan. You don't need a lot to start, just the will to change. Your story can be next. Take the first step.